All right, good morning, grade sevens. We've kind of switched gears a little bit and have been looking at our jump math book a little bit more regularly, just to make sure that we're understanding the ideas of fractions, ratios, and percent. So I just wanted to go through a few questions with you this morning first, and then assign you some work. So the first thing I want to go through, we're working today on page 25 in our jump math book. And just the idea of ratios and how fractions and ratios and percents all kind of relate to one another. So looking at number one, we're seeing how the number of boys, girls, and total children in each class kind of relate. So based on what's given in the information in the question, we can decide boys, girls, and children from that. So if there's 8 boys and 5 girls in the class, we know there's 8 boys, 5 girls. We're not told how many children, but the number of children would be the combined total of girls and boys, so 13. If we're told that there's 4 boys and 7 girls in the class, we've got 4 boys, 7 girls, and again, we're not told the total, but again, it's the combination of boys and girls, so it's 11. If we're told that there's 12 boys and 13 girls, we can fill in 12 boys. Did I say 13? I meant to say 15. And then we have a total of 27. So even though we're not told that, we can figure that out. And then lastly, there's 9 girls. So there's no information about boys, but there's 9 girls and there's 20 children. So from that, we can figure out how many boys there are. If we have 20 total, 9 girls, then 11 of them must be boys. Okay, so then we can create ratios for them. So number 2 says write the number of boys, girls, and children in each class, then write the fraction of children who are boys and the fraction of children who are girls in each box provided. So based on the information, we have 5 boys and we have 6 girls. So again, we're not told the total, but we know the total is 11 because 5 plus 6 is 11. And so because of that, as a fraction, we would write 5 out of 11 are boys and 6 out of 11 are girls. 2b says there are 15 children in the class. So I can fill in the children as 15. And there are 8 boys. So from that, again, I can figure out the girls. So 15 minus 8, there has to be 7 girls. But then as a fraction, we'd have 8 over 15 and 7 over 15. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is try to fill out the rest of this chart here. So just I'll lead you through 3a. So the ratio of boys to girls, 3 to 2. But the reason it's a 5 on the bottom is because in a fraction form, the bottom number is the total number. So you would add 3 plus 2, and that gives you the total. The reason the top number is 3 is because the order of the ratio in words says boys to girls. So the order of the ratio numbers is boys to girls. So 3 boys and 2 girls. So translating to a fraction, we get 3 over 5, and a fraction of girls is 2 over 5. Now what's the percentage? We translate for boys 3 to 5 to a fraction over 100. So 3 over 5 equals what over 100? So the way they did that is they said, well, what do I multiply 5 by to get to 100? The answer is 20. So what do I multiply 3 by to get to 60? Well, I have to do it by the same number. So by 20 gives me 60 on top, therefore it's 60%. And we can either solve for percentage of girls from the fraction of girls, or because we know that it's going to total 100%, we can take the difference of 100 minus 60 to give us 40 for the percent of girls. Okay, so continuing on, I'm going to ask you to complete number 3 here on page 25. And you can check Edsby for any other details about your work for today.